Kid, people keep declaring capitalism dead. The way a washed-up magician keeps pretending he made the rabbit disappear. But this time the body twitches with Wi-Fi. Your work, your relationships, your politics, all rooted through platforms that claim neutrality while quietly editing reality. Maybe capitalism didn't die. Maybe it evolved into something that no longer bothers pretending it's a market. Some argue the old pillars, profit and markets, collapsed and were replaced by central banks printing liquidity like frantic priests and digital platforms acting as microstates. Money is manufactured by committees, value allocated by algorithms, and your choices are whatever the system curated for optimal extraction. If feudalism monetized land and capitalism monetized labor, this new beast monetized your attention and the dust behind your eyelids. Since 2008, central banks became sugar daddies of last resort, pumping oceans of liquidity into corporations that mostly use it to buy their own stock. Profits optional, power guaranteed. Try turning off the money printer and the whole structure folds like wet cardboard.
Meanwhile, platforms quietly replace markets. Every economic artery routes through the same towers. Not markets, operating systems. Users instead of workers, surveillance instead of feedback, rent extraction disguised as convenience. Platforms don't compete in markets, they host them and charge tolls for existing.
Critics say it's not a new system, just capitalism dropping its mask. Monopoly rent-seeking dispossession, not errors, but the source code. The question is, who controls the machinery now weakened public institutions, or tech barons whose accountability lasts one earnings call? Feudalism used swords, capitalism uses contracts. Yesterday you were tied to land, today you're tied to rent, wages and login screens. Extraction didn't soften, it just learned to smile. And the historical record makes one thing clear: capitalism's growth came from expropriation, not friendly competition. Wealth didn't drift north, it was hauled there. Accumulation by dispossession isn't a theory, it's the receipts.
Tech giants aren't passive landlords either. Their R&D budgets run in the tens of billions. This isn't medieval stagnation, it's an arms race to patent the future. If this is feudalism, it's feudalism on venture-funded amphetamines. And when a system stagnates, someone always proposes a fresh start.
Inner movements claiming democracy is the problem, not the solution. Thinkers who skimmed the Enlightenment and concluded the people should sit quietly while the CEO sovereign handles things efficiently. Monarchy as a service. Their playbook is real.
Fire the civil service, replace it with loyalists, consolidate control. Slap a patriotic sticker on top, a hostile takeover disguised as governance reform. To enforce it, you need surveillance. Enter Palantir, an intelligence agency cosplaying as a tech company. Their software tracks movement, taxes, immigration, a full behavioral silhouette of society. Their motto, the software is the weapon. And guess who's the terrain?
Zoom out and you hit the digital Cold War. The US model, corporate duchies with global reach. China's model, state and platforms marching in lockstep. Different strategies, same ambition. Total behavioral governance in the scoreboard. Trillion-dollar giants towering over nation states. A market cap arms race shaping the century.
Which leaves us at the crossroads. words, are we ruled by states or platforms? Does democracy survive, or does corporate authoritarianism finish the merger? Does the future accelerate, stagnate, or quietly reboot itself without asking? Because the shape of the century depends on who answers and who's still alive.